It's called the birthplace of speed. Back then, it was the hard-packed sand that allowed for records to be broken. Today, it's the high banks and long straightaways.
Welcome, race fans, to the third annual NASMAR Community Cup Series Daytona 500. I am your host, SRTO16, and joined in the booth with me today is NASCAR JJ489.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to, like Ethan said, the NASMAR Daytona 500 for 2023. It will be a fun one to watch.
40 drivers in this race. We had about 44 entries, and 4 went home. 40 cars, or 42 entries, and 2 went home, something like that. Well, 40 cars make up this field and this is going to be a intense race, 20 long laps around Daytona International Speedway, and anybody can win this race. Cody Ware could win this race, literally anybody. Tim, what are your thoughts on today's race, and who are your picks to win?
I don't know, man. I mean, I like that 45 car right there of Tyler Reddick. He seems strong with Denny Hamlin, and I think they can get it done today. But any of those Hendrick guys, I think, could also get it done. They are always very fast around these super speedways.
Well, yes, indeed. Hendrick, Toyota, who is it going to be? My pick for the Daytona 500, we're going to go with a Chevy, and that Chevy is going to be Erik Jones, that 43 car. Starting up front for the newly branded Legacy Motor Club, that 43 looks fast, been fast all weekend long, and I think he's going to be the one to win here today. Well, as you saw, Hendrick Motorsports is going to make up that front row with Chase Elliott starting on the pole and William Byron starting second. Let's talk about some of your open car drivers that had to race their way in. One of them being the 67, making his Cup debut of Travis Pastrana, starting in the back of the field for the third 2311 Racing entry. He also makes up the field alongside Chandler Smith, Jimmy Johnson coming back to the Cup Series. Maybe he can show us something and win in his debut start since 2020. And Chandler Smith also with Zane Smith. Well, let's go trackside for the national anthem, and let's get the commands to fire engines. All right, folks, and here's your starting lineup. In row 1, we have Chase Elliott and William Byron.
In row 2, we got Denny Hamlin next to Tyler Reddick.
Row 3, Erik Jones and Ryan Preece back in the Cup Series full time.
In row 4, we got Daniel Suarez and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who just won the Daytona 500.
Row 5, Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr.
Row 6, we got Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski.
Row 7 is Christopher Bell and Joey Logano.
Row 8, we got Kevin Harvick in his final season next to Austin Cindric, your reigning IRL Daytona 500 winner.
Got Harrison Burton coming off his rookie year and Alex Bowman.
And in row 10, we got Ross Chastain, the Mellow Man, next to Ty Dillon.
Justin Haley and Ty Gibbs.
Row 12, Zane Smith and Eric Almirola.
Row 13, Bubba Wallace and Chase Briscoe.
Row 14, we got Kyle the Man Busch next to Noah Gragson, the Wendy's Man.
Austin Dillon and Christopher Buescher.
Row 16, you got AJ Allmendinger, who's back next to Chandler Smith.
We got Todd Gillen and Jimmy Johnson.
Row 18, you got 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell next to Josh Bilicki.
Corey LaJoie and Travis Pastrana.
And running up the field, you got Riley Herbst and Cody Ware.
Well, that is your starting lineup for the Daytona 500. Let's go trackside, get the command to fire engines, and start rolling off for the pace laps. The car is rolling off pit road. Here we go. The green flag is out for the Daytona 500. Byron leads the green flag.
We head down the back straight for the first time here. You got the 45 of Tyler Reddick already trying to gain some ground on the 24 of William Byron, but they're still dead even as we come to lap 2.
Lap 1 in the books. It's going to be Tyler Reddick who leads it in that 2311 machine, but Hendrick teammates on the outside. Oh, Reddick's going to get sideways!
What a save by Tyler Reddick. He's going to merge back on the racetrack, and now Ryan Preece leads that bottom line.
They are 3 wide. Now getting back to 2 wide, it looks like, as Byron and Preece are dead even, side by side. And oh, we got a trouble! Huge wreck. Travis Pastrana up into the catch fence, if I'm not wrong. Let's take a look at that replay here. LaJoie gets clipped by McDowell. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, I hope Pastrana's okay, but man, he just got shoved right up into the fence. Hard impact to the inside wall for Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace.
Take a look at that replay again, and what a hard hit. Alright, going back, green flag racing. Green flag here at Daytona.
We're on lap 6 now. Stage 1 has been complete. Ryan Preece won it. So he head down into turn number 2 and now the back stretch.
Preece leads them here down the back. Oh, he's going to get sideways. What a save for Ryan Preece.
Hey. Oh, wow.
And we're hearing word. Preece enters the pit road, and there you see him on the bottom of your screen. He is entering the pits. And Logano! Contact is made!
No.
A wreck. Another caution. Take a look at the replay. You see Preece entering, and looks like you see Logano sideways clips Ryan Preece. And Preece looks like he even got some airtime there. Wow. I wonder if Preece cut down in front of Logano. Maybe he had a flat tire going down.
What it seems like, I would say, if he had to go down pit road from that. I don't know what happened to Logano, though. It looks like he lost it. But the green flag is me back out in the air here.
We're back in racing. 2 to go in the second stage. 3 wide. They split Senos down the middle. And here comes Chase Elliott around the outside. Byron's going to slide up and block his Hendrick teammate as we go on board with MTJ down the backstretch.
You see Ricky Senos got let out to dry there. Martin Truex Jr. leading that bottom line. Byron leading the top line as we come to 1 to go in stage 2.
1 lap in the second stage, and they make it back. Will William Byron hold on to stage win as they are still single file on the outside? Nobody yet to make a move. Is Elliott just going to push him to the win, or is he going to go for it? We'll find out here in 3 and 4.
We come down here. Byron still. There goes Chase Elliott to the inside. He's going to make the pass. Chase Elliott. There goes Byron back.
Crossover.
Byron will win stage 2.
And we're going back racing for the final stage in the NASMAR Daytona 500.
You see, front row there, we got Hendrick guys. They've been dominating this race all day, as the row 2 was their Toyota guys. So we head down the backstretch.
Down the backstretch. Indeed, and we got trouble. The top 6 are around.
What happened? There goes your top 6 guys. Chase Elliott, William Byron, both JGR guys up there too. And the big one strikes out front.
The top 6 drivers, some of the best cars all day, are involved in that wreck. Wow. Well, there's your cautioned field, and it looks like we're already getting ready to go back racing from the World Center of Racing as there is your field. Jones can take the inside with his teammate to the outside of Jimmy Johnson, and they do. Green flag is back in the air in the Daytona 500.
Wow, what a race so far for Jimmy Johnson. He's built his way all the way back to the front after starting basically last.
Same with Kyle Busch.
As look at Eric Jones and Kyle Busch up front now.
The whole field goes single file. Jones takes Busch out in the front with him, and they start that outside line with this awesome camera angle. And Jones dumps Busch and hard into the wall with Eric Jones.
Oh wow! And Eric Jones and Kyle Busch wreck up front, and man,
Busch makes a move. Jones tries to side draft, and he dumps him. Busch spins. He should be fine, but Jones, what a hard impact.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he intentionally wrecked him or what, but the green flag is back into the air. We are in overtime here at Daytona.
2 to go.
Get home.
Johnson leads with his teammate and driver of Noah Gragson as they enter 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag. Tim, take it away.
We come off of turn number 4. Jimmy Johnson leads it down to the white flag. Noah Gragson in second.
Oh!
They wrecked. But we keep
more
it
trouble
green,
for
though.
Cindric.
Cindric around also. We come down the backstretch and Jimmy Johnson still your leader.
Jimmy Johnson leads him. It was Noah Gragson tandeming. Gragson tries to turn him. He saves it. Here comes Bell to the outside. Johnson's gonna block. Bell to the inside. Side by side at the line. Who was it? Jimmy Johnson is going to win in his return to the Cup Series. How about that? Let's take a look at your replay. Look at this wreck, first of all. Oh, wow. Hard hit for Cindric. Can you believe it? Jimmy Johnson is the Daytona 500 champion for the 3rd time.
I have no words. Noah Gragson almost wrecked Jimmy Johnson. Johnson threw a late block and he threw another one, but just no help for Christopher Bell. As you see, he was basically, it was 5th coming to the white flag. You see everyone's on the grass trying to avoid the wreck.
And a hit hard for Cindric. And here is your finish. Bell goes to the inside. Neither of these guys have help. Gets a great run. One more lap, and it would have been his race. That's how close the finish was. Larson had a lot of momentum, just no help. He probably could have secured the win. Look at how close that finish was. Well, Jimmy Johnson, burn it down. 84th career win. How about it for the 7-time champion? And, wow, what a close finish for Jimmy Johnson. Let him burn it down, baby. And here's your top 10. Jimmy Johnson takes the victory with Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Noah Gragson, and Tyler Reddick running out your top 5. Well, Tim, what a race. What are your thoughts on the season opener for the NASMAR Community Cup Series?
I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now. Jimmy Johnson somehow brought it all the way home from starting, I think, 35th or 33rd, and somehow was just able to get his way up to the front and pulled it off, held off Christopher Bell and the rest of the field there on the final restart and his teammate Noah Gragson. And I don't know, that was just a lot of chaos there in the last lap.
Big hits, big wrecks, big winner for Jimmy Johnson. A huge win, his 3rd Daytona 500. 13 plus cars DNF'd from this race, but it didn't stop this race from being amazing. There are all the cars that finished this race. You saw that wreck on the last lap between Harvick, Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, and then Cindric got turned by Kyle Larson. Well, Tim, thank you for joining me in the booth for the season opener for the NASMAR Community Cup Series, the Daytona 500. We appreciate you in the booth, and we can't wait to see your race, and just thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. It's my pleasure.
Well, folks, that was the season opener for the NASMAR Daytona 500. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Jimmy Johnson wins the season opener for the NASMAR Community Cup Series Daytona 500. Can you believe it? He makes his first start in 2 years, and he's a winner. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next race at Auto Club.